Chaotic Beauty, and in today's episode I'm going to be sharing with you 5 products that I absolutely regret buying. Hopefully this will stop you guys from making the same mistakes that I did. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. I'm uploading new videos Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. And if you guys happen to love any of these products, then I'm sorry, it just may happen that some products work for some people and other people have other needs and they just don't. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. This is a mascara slash liner. It has a very beautiful teal color, kind of glittery. I just found this shade amazing for kind of a Brazilian summer look, if you know what I mean. I have kind of greenish blue eyes. I thought this would work great with me. I actually love Sephora products, like the Sephora brand, and I feel like they don't get enough exposure here on YouTube for some reason. But that said, this is not one of those. I absolutely regret buying this one because as soon as I applied it on my eyes, I couldn't stop tearing, and it was just a huge mess because all my tears were kind of running through my cheeks and moving my blush and my foundation and everything that I had taken a couple hours to create on a look. And it was very disappointed. So apparently there's something inside here. I'm guessing there's alcohol or something like that I'm super allergic to, and I'm just telling you, beautiful shade, but what's the use of it if you can't really wear it because you're just teary all the time, right? If you ever tried any of these and you experience similar sensations in your eyes, please do leave a comment below. I don't want to feel so lonely. So moving on to number 2, these Stila waterproof liquid eyeliner in the color Indigo was a dream for me. Again, I have bluish green eyes. I play a lot with different shades of greens and different shades of blue. The whole concept seemed perfect for me. Waterproof, the right indigo color, kind of a greenish blue. It was supposed to stay all day, and it had the perfect tip. I find this type of tips really wonderful to make it super easy to do a really nice cat eye. Basically, what happened is that it's super dried out. The one I got never worked. It's just dry. I bought this at Sephora.com in the US and it never ever worked for me. I know Stila has wonderful products, I've heard, but I never tried one because this was the only one I purchased and it was not a good first impression for me. Will I ever try other Stila products? Of course. I mean, it can happen that a brand has a bad, batch of products. Maybe they were flawed, or they had some issue in the production, or maybe the Sephora had it for too long and they kind of expired, or something went wrong there. And this next product I have kind of a love-hate relationship with. On one hand, I love Avon products. I love their formulation. They're hypoallergenic, and you guys know I'm super allergic. So everything about the formulation and the product inside the packaging is fine. The reason I regret buying it is that it has an applicator that makes you waste all your money, because it was designed, it's kind of hard to explain for me, but it was designed to avoid contamination. So you can squeeze and the product will come out, but there's no way that product would go in. Now that's perfect with me. I love that they protect the product from bacteria and anything like that. You never ever want bacteria to go on your face. But the problem I have is that when I squeeze it to be able to take the product out, I have to squeeze too hard. No matter the amount of pressure I try, it will either not go out, or you will get a ton of product out that you actually don't need. I mean, for my face, I need about a tablespoon tops, and I get like double that amount or more. So it's a waste of money. I usually end up using it for my hands when it's not supposed to be for my hands, or I put it on someone else who's next to me, like my husband. You honestly run out of it really soon because you get 50 milliliters or 1.69 ounces of product. And these are not super cheap products when it comes to drugstore. They're kind of up there. So number 4 is the Nivea BB cream. It's supposed to even out your skin tone, cover your flaws, lighten your face, protect you from the sun with FPS 10. Everything sounds wonderful, except that I got the wrong shade, and they didn't have that many shades, so it was really easy to get the wrong shade. Worst issue that I had with these and the formulation was that it was too thick. So the shade was probably my fault. Maybe there was a better shade out there, so let's just forget about that for a second. But the formula was super thick and very hard to blend. So you can imagine it's a dark shade and you cannot kind of get it to blend and kind of spread it evenly all over. It was kind of a disaster. I had to literally go wash my face and start all over again with something else. I guess if you could mix it with a very light moisturizer, maybe you could kind of dilute it, but I don't see the point. The whole point of the BB cream is that it's a mixture of a foundation with SPF and a nourishing cream. That's the whole secret of BB creams in general. So what you're actually buying is the expertise of the brand that's making the right combination of those, so that those are super easy to kind of throw in your face and hit the door in seconds. And I just didn't find it here. So yeah, it was a shame, and even though it's not an expensive product, again, I still found it very disappointing. Last but not least is Rimmel London's Match Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer. So this one was in 010 Ivory. I always try to buy in concealers the lighter possible shade so that I can lighten this triangular area below my eyes. The problem I have with this product, and the reason why I will never ever buy it again, and again, I do love tons of Rimmel London products, but this was not my lucky day, is that these concealer actually got into all my laughter lines, and it just exacerbated them, made them look deeper, and it dried out all this area, which I actually think is quite dangerous. If you're using a concealer, you should try to get concealers that are actually moisturizing for this area, because as soon as you get in your 30s, and some people even earlier than your 30s, you start showing all those laughter lines, and you don't want anything that's drying and that will either cause more wrinkles because it's drying the area, or make them look worse because of the formulation. If you're looking for a drugstore concealer that actually works, then I absolutely recommend this one, and just skipping the Match Perfection one from Rimmel. It's not good. Don't do it. Those were my 5 products regrets. I just wish I had my money back. The ones that I got at Sephora in the US, I obviously cannot return them, unfortunately, because I don't live in the US. Are there any products, be it drugstore or high-end, that you would warn me about? Then please do so in the comments below. I'm always happy to learn from you guys as well. Don't forget to expand the description box for a link to my blog, theinsideoutbeauty.com. Feel free to follow me all over the internet. All the links to my social media channels are in the description box. I seriously spend every single day on social media, so don't be shy and say hi. I will talk to you all again on my next one.